Right now, as you're watching this video, your brain is being influenced by over 200 psychological triggers that you're completely unaware of. In the next 9 minutes, I'm going to reveal 10 dark psychology facts that will completely change how you see every person you meet. And trust me, fact number 7 will make you question everything you thought you knew about human nature. Welcome to Mind Decoded, where we uncover the hidden secrets of human psychology that most people will never know. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the dark side of the human mind. These aren't just interesting facts, these are psychological weapons that are used against you every single day by marketers, politicians, and even people in your personal life.
Let's start with something that will blow your mind. Have you ever noticed that when someone does you a small favor, they actually start to like you more? This is called the Benjamin Franklin effect, and it's completely backwards from what you'd expect. Here's the twisted part. When people do something nice for you, their brain convinces them that they must like you. Otherwise, why would they help? Franklin used this to turn his enemies into allies by simply asking them for small favors. The scary truth? This means you can literally manipulate people into liking you just by asking for help. And the best part? They'll never realize what happened.
Fact number 2 will make you realize how shallow humans really are. It's called the halo effect, and it controls almost every judgment you make about people. If someone is physically attractive, your brain automatically assumes they're also intelligent, kind, successful, and trustworthy. Studies show that attractive people earn 10 to 15% more money, receive lighter sentences in court, and are more likely to be hired for jobs even when they're less qualified. But here's the dark twist. Once you know about the halo effect, you can use it. Improve your appearance, and people will literally think you're smarter and more capable. It's unfair, it's shallow, but it's exactly how human psychology works. This next one is a manipulation technique that's being used on you right now, and you probably don't even know it. It's called the foot in the door technique, and it's how people get you to say yes to almost anything. Here's how it works. Someone asks you for a tiny, harmless favor first, maybe sign a petition or answer a quick survey. Once you say yes to something small, your brain needs to stay consistent with that decision. So when they come back later with a much bigger request, you're psychologically programmed to say yes again. Charities use this, salespeople use this, even your friends and family use this without realizing it. The moment you agree to something small, you've already lost the psychological battle. Humans are basically sheep, and fact number 4 proves it. It's called social proof, and it's the reason you do things you don't even want to do. Your brain has a shortcut. If everyone else is doing something, it must be right. That's why restaurants put fake reviews, why websites show people are buying this right now, and why laugh tracks exist on TV shows. But here's the scary part. This happens even when you know it's fake. Studies show that people will give wrong answers to obvious questions just because everyone else in the room gave the same wrong answer. You literally can't trust your own judgment when other people are involved.
This next fact explains why you always overpay for everything. It's called anchoring bias, and it's the reason car salesmen start with the most expensive model first.
Whatever number you hear first becomes an anchor in your brain. If I told you this watch costs $5,000, then offered it for $500, you'd think it's a steal. But if I started at $100, that same $500 would seem overpriced. Real estate agents use this. Job recruiters use this. Even restaurants use this by putting one extremely expensive item on the menu to make everything else seem reasonable. The first number you see literally rewires your brain's perception of value. Fact number 6 reveals why fear controls decision-making more than logic ever will. When your brain detects any threat, even an imaginary one, it shuts down the logical thinking part and activates pure survival mode. Politicians know this. The media knows this. Advertisers know this. That's why everything is framed as a crisis, a limited time offer, or something you'll regret missing. They're literally hijacking your fear response to make you act without thinking. The most disturbing part? Even when you know this is happening, fear still wins. Your emotional brain is faster and stronger than your logical brain. Fear-based decisions feel urgent and important, even when they're completely irrational. This is the big reveal. Fact number 7. That was promised to be shocking. Here's fact number 7, and this one will make you realize how easily your brain can be hacked. It's called the scarcity principle, and it's why you buy things you don't need just because they're running out. Your brain evolved in a world where resources were actually scarce. So when something becomes rare or limited, your primitive brain screams, "Get it now or die!" This bypasses all logical thinking. Amazon shows you only 3 left in stock. Dating apps limit your swipes. Exclusive clubs have waiting lists. They're all exploiting this ancient survival mechanism to make you want something more desperately. The cruel irony? The more available something becomes after you get it, the less you actually want it. Fact number 8 explains why you have opinions you've never actually thought about. It's called the bandwagon effect. And it's the reason popular things become even more popular, regardless of their actual quality. Your brain uses a dangerous shortcut. If lots of people believe something, it must be true. This is how fashion trends spread, how viral content goes viral, and how political movements gain momentum. The terrifying truth? You can't escape this. Even knowing about the bandwagon effect doesn't make you immune to it. Studies show that just seeing thousands of people liked this makes you more likely to like it too, even if the content is completely random. This next fact reveals why intelligent people believe stupid things. It's called confirmation bias, and it's turning your brain into an echo chamber. Your brain doesn't actually want the truth. It wants to be right. So it actively seeks information that confirms what you already believe and ignores or rejects anything that contradicts it. You literally filter reality to match your existing beliefs. This is why 2 people can look at the exact same evidence and reach completely opposite conclusions. It's why social media algorithms show you content that makes you angry or confirms your biases. Your brain is constantly editing reality to protect your ego, and you don't even realize it's happening. And finally, fact number 10 reveals why you judge others so harshly while excusing your own mistakes. It's called the fundamental attribution error, and it's destroying your relationships without you knowing it. When someone else makes a mistake, you blame their character. They're stupid, lazy, or selfish. But when you make the same mistake, you blame the situation. I was tired, stressed, or having a bad day. This double standard is hardwired into your brain. You have access to your own thoughts and circumstances, but you can only see other people's actions. So, you assume their behavior reflects who they are, while your behavior is just a reaction to circumstances. This cognitive bias ruins friendships, destroys marriages, and creates unnecessary conflict everywhere.
Now that you know these 10 dark psychology facts, you have two choices. You can use this knowledge to protect yourself from manipulation, or you can pretend you never learned it and go back to being controlled by these psychological triggers. But here's the thing. Once you see the matrix, you can't unsee it. You'll start noticing these techniques everywhere, in advertisements, in conversations, in your own thoughts. If this video opened your eyes to how psychology controls your daily life, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because next week, I'm revealing 5 manipulation techniques that are so powerful, they're actually illegal in some countries. And here's a question for you. Which of these 10 facts shocked you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever fallen for any of these psychological tricks. Don't worry, we all have. Thanks for watching Mind Decoded, where we uncover the secrets your mind doesn't want you to know. I'll see you in the next video.